Turning 60 is a milestone that brings a mix of wisdom and reality. You've spent decades building relationships, raising families, and contributing to society. But here's a truth that's hard to swallow. As we age, family support, though well-intentioned, becomes uncertain. Children grow busy with their own lives, health challenges emerge, and social circles can shrink. It's not that family doesn't care, it's that life gets complicated. This realization isn't about harboring resentment. It's about embracing independence and preparing wisely for the years ahead. The question isn't if your family will be there. The real question is, are you prepared if they can't be? This is where the 5 pillars come into play. These pillars aren't just strategies, they are lifelines that can safeguard your independence, financial security, health, and mental well-being. By focusing on these areas now, you can ensure that your later years are not just about surviving, but thriving. So, let's explore these 5 essential pillars that will empower you to lead a fulfilling life well into your golden years. Let's start with the most crucial pillar, financial independence. The truth is, financial security isn't just about having money. It's about having choices. By the time you turn 60, the income from a job might either slow down or stop entirely, making your savings, investments, and passive income streams your main lifelines. The reality is, relying solely on pensions or social security is a gamble you can't afford to take. To ensure your independence, you need a diversified portfolio, a mix of retirement savings, investments in stocks or real estate, and passive income sources like dividends or rental income. Having multiple streams not only secures your lifestyle, but also gives you the peace of mind to handle unexpected medical expenses or emergencies without having to lean on family. The earlier you start building this pillar, the stronger it gets. But even at 60, it's never too late. Consider meeting a financial advisor, re-evaluating your investment strategies, or even starting a side hustle that aligns with your skills. Remember, financial independence is about more than money. It's about freedom, dignity, and the power to make decisions without constraints. The second pillar is health and wellness, because without it, even the most substantial financial resources lose their value. As you turn 60, the focus should shift from cure to prevention. Regular checkups, a balanced diet, and consistent exercise aren't just good habits, they are investments in your future self. But health isn't just about the physical. Mental well-being is just as crucial. Loneliness, anxiety, and depression often creep in silently as social circles diminish. Prioritizing mental health through mindfulness practices, community involvement, or even simple hobbies can dramatically improve the quality of your life. Health insurance is also a must. Think of it as a financial shield against the inevitable medical costs that come with aging. A comprehensive plan that covers routine checkups, prescriptions, and emergency care can prevent a medical crisis from turning into a financial one. By making health a pillar, you're not just adding years to your life, but life to your years. The stronger this pillar, the more capable you are of enjoying everything else that matters. The third pillar is social connections, and it's often underestimated. Studies show that loneliness can be as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. As you turn 60, maintaining and expanding your social circle isn't just a way to pass time, it's a lifeline. Friends, neighbors, and community groups can provide the emotional support that family sometimes can't. The key is to build relationships based on mutual interest and shared values rather than convenience. Join clubs, volunteer, or even consider living in active senior communities that foster social interactions. Technology can also play a significant role here. Video calls, social media, and online communities can bridge the distance with loved ones and connect you to like-minded individuals globally. But remember, the quality of connections matters more than quantity. Cultivating a few deep, meaningful relationships is far more valuable than having a long list of acquaintances. The goal of this pillar is to ensure that you never have to face challenges alone and to keep loneliness at bay, even as family ties may evolve or grow distant. The fourth pillar is purpose and passion. Retirement or slowing down in your career doesn't mean the end of meaningful contributions. It's actually an opportunity to pursue what truly lights you up. Purpose gives you a reason to get out of bed every morning, a reason to keep learning and growing. This could be anything: volunteering, mentoring young professionals, pursuing a hobby, or even starting a small business. The key is to find something that aligns with your values and brings you fulfillment. Purpose isn't just about grand achievements, it's about making a difference in your own way, no matter how small. This pillar also combats one of the most dangerous threats to well-being in the 60S and beyond: boredom. When you lack purpose, time becomes an enemy instead of a friend, dragging you into a cycle of monotony and eventually depression. By investing in this pillar, you're investing in a life of significance, excitement, and ongoing growth. Purpose is the fuel that keeps you moving forward, long after you've stopped working for a paycheck. The fifth and final pillar is adaptability and lifelong learning. In a world that's changing faster than ever, technologically, economically, and socially, the ability to adapt is crucial. Turning 60 doesn't mean the end of learning. In fact, it's an opportunity to reinvent yourself, embracing new skills, staying updated with technology, and remaining curious about the world can make this phase of life not just bearable, but exhilarating. Learning also keeps the mind sharp, delaying cognitive decline and improving problem-solving skills. This doesn't mean you need to enroll in a university course. Simple actions like learning how to use new apps, reading diverse books, or even attending community workshops can suffice. Adaptability, on the other hand, is about embracing change with a proactive mindset. Whether it's navigating healthcare options, managing finances in a digital world, or adjusting to new living situations, the ability to adapt ensures you remain independent and confident. This pillar isn't just about surviving changes, it's about thriving amidst them, proving that growth doesn't stop no matter your age. Now that we've covered the 5 pillars, it's essential to address the uncomfortable truth about relying solely on family support as you age. The idea that children or extended family will always be available and capable of providing for you is, at best, uncertain. Life's complexities, careers, financial constraints, and geographical distances often make it impossible for them to be the rock you hope for. This isn't about blaming family, it's about recognizing their limitations. Emotional and occasional financial support might be there, but expecting full-time caregiving or financial assistance can lead to disappointment, strained relationships, and even guilt. By building the 5 pillars we discussed, you're not just securing your independence, but also freeing your family from potential burdens. Instead of becoming a source of stress, you become an example of self-reliance and preparedness. The goal isn't to push family away, but to ensure that any time spent together is out of love and connection, not out of necessity or obligation. Self-reliance isn't just about managing finances or health on your own. It's a mindset, a declaration of independence. By embracing self-reliance, you're making a statement that your happiness and well-being are your responsibility, not anyone else's. This mindset transforms how you approach every aspect of life, from how you handle challenges to how you plan for the future. It's about taking proactive steps, creating emergency funds, having comprehensive health insurance, learning new skills, and staying socially active. Self-reliance doesn't mean isolation. In fact, it often strengthens relationships because you interact with others out of choice, not need. It allows you to be a source of inspiration rather than a source of worry for your family. More importantly, it fosters self-respect and confidence, proving that you are capable of handling whatever life throws your way. When you master self-reliance, every day becomes a testament to your strength. A day lived on your own terms, with dignity and pride. When we think of legacy, we often think about passing down wealth or family traditions. But legacy is so much more than that. It's about impact, about the lives you've touched and the values you've upheld. As you turn 60, it's time to redefine what legacy means to you. This could be mentoring younger generations, supporting community projects, or even writing down your life lessons and experiences. The goal is to leave behind something meaningful, not just for your family, but for society at large. Financial legacies, such as charitable donations or setting up scholarships, can also ensure that your influence continues long after you're gone. By focusing on a broader legacy, you not only find a deeper sense of purpose, but also relieve your family of the pressure to carry forward everything you've built. This way, your legacy becomes a source of pride and inspiration, a beacon that guides not just your family, but everyone who crosses paths with your story. As we wrap up, let's reflect on what we've explored. The reality is that turning 60 is not the end. It's a new beginning, a chapter that can be just as fulfilling and exciting as any before. By focusing on these 5 pillars, financial independence, health and wellness, social connections, purpose and passion, and adaptability, you're building a life that's resilient, independent, and full of meaning. Family will always matter, but the strength of these pillars ensures that you can enjoy time with them out of love, not out of need. It's about living life on your terms with dignity and confidence. The future isn't something to fear, it's something to prepare for with intention and foresight. So take action today. Start investing, stay active, keep learning, and most importantly, embrace the power of self-reliance. The best years of your life aren't behind you. They're still ahead, waiting for you to seize them with both hands. This isn't just about surviving your 60s and beyond. It's about thriving, about living boldly, and about proving that age is just a number, not a limit.